Remember a couple of Sundays ago, the guy that came with the back problem, and the disc was all the way down. And I said, look, your disc is down here, and we gotta lift it here, but we gotta shift it here, right? Now I have it in my hands, I can feel it. Now let me place it there, and how does that feel? And he goes, how'd you do that? I said, well, I didn't, he did, but he told me how to do it, right?
Yeah.
So let me place it, boom. And then he goes home and he does what?
Does the yard work.
Does yard work.
Wow.
But not only does he do yard work, is at my house, and there's a testimony here for
Amen.
that. He says, he goes, I need her. And then I said, no, Bobby, you don't need her. She's the instrument that God uses for, to do everything, right? Anyways, for anything. Anyways, well, the thing is, I tell him, I said, Bobby, I says, you need Jesus. You need Jesus is what you need, right? He goes, you should have seen. He goes, when she prayed on me, how did she know? And when she got done, and then all I felt was something go whoosh, out of my body, like that. So,
Amen.
So he was proof
yeah.
that you and I can have X-ray eyes, can see those
Yes, that's right.
organs, put them where they belong,
Yes.
and call it a day. Some of you will encounter people that will never be healed any other way except by the laying on of hands, because there's no cure for them.
That's right. That's right.
There is no cure. That's why we're here. That's why you're alive. That's why listen, we could have been born in any generation. We could have been born in the 1800s. We could have been born in the future, but no, he said, I need a group of radical people that are not afraid, that will do what I've asked them to do.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Now they're making all these movies, right? They just made that Revolution, I think it's whatever. Right? Then I just heard there's one that just came out called Come Out. And my son said that people are going to the show, watching that movie, it's on deliverance, and people in the church and the movies are getting delivered.
Amen.
Demons are just coming out of them at the show. He goes, Mom, it's crazy. Well, whatever it's going to take. Right? Because we want to confine it. We want to box it.
That's right.
We want to make it pretty. We don't want to get radical. We don't want to ruffle feathers. Right? You want to, I remember the Lord telling me, you love a lot of pretty clothes, and I've let you have all that pretty clothes, but the day that you can't get on the floor with those pretty clothes, I'll stop giving you pretty clothes.
That's right.
Yee. You know how much I like pretty clothes. Don't have to tell me twice. He says, get on the floor, I get on the floor.
That's right.
I'll weep down there, I don't care. What's going to happen? Wrinkle? Done. Right? Because we get so dignified, we're no good.
That's right.
Imagine going to heaven and arriving. It's me. What? To the gate?
Oh my gosh.
And he's going to welcome you in with your nose in the air?
Oh no.
You think pride's coming in there?
No.
You think there's room for it?
No.
There ain't no room for that thing. So why do you think down here we're practicing to get rid of what?
Right.
You guys, that is one of the biggest hindrance to the believer today is pride. Because pride keeps you bound. What was Judas all about? Pride. Do you know this? Look, Satan was in that realm, the heavenly. He was having a thought. He didn't talk about it because there was no one there to talk to. He was just thinking, you know what? I could be like God. I could take over. I could have my own kingdom. I see what he's done. I want to do it too. Right? So he's thinking this. It's just a thought. And the Father shows up and says, throw him out.
That's right.
I was on my throne and I heard him thinking he was going to overpower me and take over my kingdom. Throw him out. All right, listen to me. He was a cherub. Angelic. No wings either. Okay. He was not prophetic, or he would have known he was coming. He didn't move in the realm of the Spirit because he had no clue that he was showing up. So why have you struggled so much with the enemy if he's not prophetic?
That's right.
All right, come on.
That's right.
Why have you struggled so much with the enemy if he's not prophetic? Well, the reason you've struggled so much with the enemy is because you've told him all your secrets. You don't go on a first date and tell a guy, you know, I like a guy that takes me to fancy restaurants. I love roses. I do not like lilacs. I like to go to fancy dinners. I love the ocean. I love the ocean. Right? What have you done? You gave him all the ways to win your heart.
That's right.
So guess what? All the dates are planned. Where do you think now?
The beach.
I'm having dinner at the beach. Oh my God, he just knows me. No, he don't know you. You gave him all the secrets.
That's right.
So you think he's the perfect match? He makes a picnic at the beach. Come on, girls. He goes, you know, he orders all the lunch.
That's right.
Do me. Right? And he even brings a basket. I remember that one guy brought a basket, cheeses, wines, at the park even. There was a concert in the park. Oh my God, he was so romantic, but he was so ugly. Ugly romantic.
Yep.
I was going to overlook the face for a while. I dated him. I didn't care how ugly he was. Because he was romantic. Well, he wasn't romantic. He just knew what Rebekah liked because Rebekah told him. Come on.
That's right.
It's if he could figure you out.
That's right.
If he could ask you questions. If he could communicate.
That's right.
Because there's nothing worse than marrying a man that just goes home and don't talk. Right? You say, how was your day? Fine. That's it. For the next 8 hours, fine is all I will get today. And probably thank you for dinner. Right? But didn't you see that during the courting?
Nope.
Weren't all the signs there?
Yeah, this is mine.
Something was wrong. No, because he was taking you everywhere, whining you, dining you. I had one guy that, I'm not going to lie to you guys, he used to fly me to his house. He used to pick me up at the hair shop in a Rolls Royce and have them drive me to LAX, fly me to San Francisco, pick me up in his Rolls Royce, and then take me to his place. True story. And then I had my own room because he's a believer. And he always have dresses laid out because I was going to stay for 3 days of the clothes he wanted me to wear the weekend. I never even kissed that man. He never even held my hand. He was truly a man of God. But he was not my husband. But he knew how to. Right, and you girls are like, I'll settle for a Taco Bell. I'll have 2 hard shell tacos then. What is that one? No, that other one. You know, Kia. That, what is it called? Jack in the Box. That's where our church goes a lot, I heard. Anyways, 2 tacos for $1, right? Well, listen, when I was a young girl and I modeled this, what she told me, don't you ever eat in a taco truck. You. She didn't tell nobody at the class. What me? You. Don't eat in a taco truck. I'm like, why is she not telling the rest of the crew? Maybe because I was the only one. I don't know. You don't go taco trucks. This day, I like tacos, but I don't want to get in a taco truck. I'm scarred. No, she said no. Listen, you want the finer things in life. Nothing wrong with tacos. I'm trying to show you that this is God speaking.
That's right.
He's got great plans for you. He says, I know the thoughts that I have towards you.
That's right.
Thoughts of good and what?
Not of evil.
To give you what?
Unexpected end.
A prosperous end in my translation.
Yeah, prosperous.
Prosperous end. In other words, the rest is going to be grand. You're going to have so much, you're going to have to do what with it?
Give it away.
Give it away. I've always said that in my ministry, I want to be the largest giver.
Amen.
I want to outdo all my congregation. I want to give the most. Why? Because I make the most. Yes. I don't want to be the one begging. I don't work for a cheap boss. Right? Right? Is not a workman worthy of their hire?
Yes.
Are you not his workman?
Yes.
Don't you labor for him?
Yes.
Don't you serve him?
Yes.
Don't you pay the price for him?
Yes.
Aren't you obeying him?
Yes.
Aren't you doing what he said?
Yes.
Does he inconvenience you? Yes.
Yes.
Does he wake you up in the middle of the night? Yes.
Yes.
Does he ask you to pray? Yes. Do you do that? Yes. Right? After a while, it's just yes.
Yes.
You haven't even asked me. Right? Well, I'm like that with my grandchildren. You don't have to, yes. Because you can't tell them no. You can't say I don't have. Never say I can't afford. I love what my daughter said, one of my daughters. She said, we've learned something wrong. She says, this is what we do. Take our kids shopping. They want something, we take a picture of it. They're smart. They tell them, I'm taking a picture of it, so for Christmas we'll get it for you, your birthday. She goes, I have so many pictures. That'll save a lot of money. I said, that's a good one. I'm going to tell my young moms. Take a picture of it, capture it. And then when it's their birthday or whatever, you go back and get it. Right? That's smart. I wish I did. I'm not sure. Everything the kids want it. Buy it. Then 6. Oh my God. Right? It's just wild. Right? Think about it. But she found a solution. Right? Capture it. Right? But think about it. God doesn't take a picture. Doesn't wait for your birthday. Doesn't wait for Christmas. Doesn't have to be a holiday. It didn't have to be good. It's like when I walked into that store today. Walked into the store, the man goes, ooh. He said, girl. Right? Older man. He said, girl, look at you. And I says, I'm on my way to church. He says, you good girl. You've been a good girl. I said, I sure have. He said, no, I know you've been a good girl. Right? He's probably drunk as a skunk. And he's just looking. Well, they don't see people like this in the morning, especially in that area where we stop to get a drink. Right? Well, there's life. You're
Yep. Come on. That's right. Yep.
this Jesus we serve.
Yes.
He said, when you fast and pray, anoint your head with oil. Don't let anybody know you're going through it.
That's right.
They should never know.
That's right.
Woe is you again. Oh my God. You don't have enough for your rent again?